Photoshop makes me look like Easy May. See, you're laughing. Think we're gonna be okay. I mean, we'll have to try a little harder, and then things to grow to make this love as special as it was 5 years ago. I mean, you made it to Ohio. Who knows where else we can go? I think you're really gonna like this show. I'm pretty sure it doesn't suck. You're laughing and I'm smiling by a river in Ohio, and you're mine. I'm doing fine. I think we both can see what could be better. I'll own when I was wrong. With all we've had to go through, we'll end up twice as strong. And so we'll start again this weekend and just keep rolling. I didn't know you had to go so soon. I thought we had a little time. Look, whatever, if you have to, then you have to, so whatever, it's all right. We'll have tonight. You know what makes me crazy? I'm sorry, can I say this? You know what makes me nuts? The fact that we can be together, here together, sharing our night, spending our time, and you are going to choose someone else to be with. No, you are. Yes, Jamie, that's exactly what you're doing. You could be here with me or be there with them. As usual, guess which you pick? No, Jamie, you do not have to go to another party with the same 20 jerks you already know. You can stay with your wife on her freaking birthday. And you could, God forbid, even see my show. And I know in your soul it must drive you crazy that you won't get to play with your little girlfriends. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And the point is, Jamie, that you can't spend a single day that's not about you, and nothing but you. Marvelous, novelist you. Isn't he wonderful? Just what he ain't. The Savior of running. You, and nothing but you. Miles and piles of you. Pushing through windows and bursting through walls. En route to the sky. I swear to God, I'll never understand how you can stand there straight and tall and see I'm crying and not do anything at all. I gave a piece from while you were sleeping and another one from the most massive woman wins. I have two things I remember of my childhood. The first thing is I remember being with my dad. He would get these far-off looks in his eyes and say, "Sweetheart, sometimes life doesn't have to be the same." I just wish I knew he was referring to my life. But that never stopped us from taking our adventures together. He'd load up our sometimes working car, and we'd head up to far-off destinations as he told me amazing stories about exotic lands as we head up to amazing destinations like Milwaukee. It's amazing how exotic Wisconsin isn't. But my favorite memories are the stories he'd tell me about my mom. He took me to the church where they got married, and I begged him to tell me more about the ceremony and my crazy Uncle Erwin who fell asleep in the macaroni and cheese. And I asked him when he knew he truly loved my mother. And he said, "Lucy, your mother gave me a very special gift. She gave me the world." Okay, actually it was a globe with a light in it, but for the reason that he was, it might have been the world. Well, when I first saw him, he didn't exactly give me the world. It was $1.50 for a train token. He started coming to my booth every day between 8:01 and 8:15, Monday through Friday. And he is perfect. My Prince Charming. Okay, so we've never actually spoken, but I know someday we will. I know someday I'll find a way to introduce myself, and it'll be perfect. Just like my prince. The first picture of me is on my first birthday. I'm holding my hands up to show the camera I'm covered in chocolate cake. My face is smeared with it. It's all down the front of my pretty pink dress. Apparently I was quite verbally advanced for my age, and my parents were showing me off when my Uncle Jake said, "Really? How smart is she?" "She's a genius," says my mother. "She'll do anything you tell her. Just ask." "Okay, sweetie," my Uncle Jake says. "Smush that chocolate cake all over your face. Will you do that for me, sweetheart?" Of course I did, because I was just that smart. And they took a picture of me embarrassing myself when I was 12 months old. This other picture is one of my mother's favorites. It's of her and me on one of our mother-daughter days. We're on the steps of the Met, and we're looking very close, but what you don't see is Mother boring her knuckles into the small of my back, saying, "Straighten up, sweetheart, it lengthens your neck. Now come on, glow. Glow, we want this one to glow." For a while, there's an absence of photos, when tummies are no longer little girl cute. Mother hides me at family gatherings, and I always seem to wind up behind pieces of furniture. So we have no extant record of the long years of wanting and wanting and being denied, reaching for bread and peanut butter and having Slim Fast thrust into my 12-year-old fist. Mother says, "No, I am putting my foot down." She's putting her foot down. I see that to want and demand things is bad. And when I finally want so little, I want so little I can barely get up in the mornings. My head feels like a 10-ton weight on my shoulders. I want so little, the gentlest sounds scrape my ears, and my skin is sore, and my hair starts falling out. Finally, Mother pulls me out from behind the chaise lounge and says, "This is my wonderful, beautiful daughter, Queenie." Pictures reappear, all the while Mother's saying, "Sweetheart, you're beautiful. You really do glow." And this other picture is of me in front of my own house, in a hideous blue dress I do not recall choosing. It's blue and it feels like a garbage bag against my skin. I'm wearing a floppy blue orchid on my hand, and man, am I glowing. I'm really freaking glowing. My smile is about this wide on my face, though I don't know what I'm smiling about because Andrew Marino has his hand on my back. We haven't even left the house yet. My mother is still snapping photos, and there he is, sliding his hand up my dress. Later, I'm in the dark, and he's breathing so hard he's fogging the windshield. I tell him, "Andrew, no, stop." He says, "Please, you're beautiful. Do this for me, Minnie." I tell him no. I say, "Stop." But I'm not strong enough. He doesn't hear me. I'm too weak.